we're live.
Hi Vani, how are you?
You know, I did the starting soon thing, but it was still showing Vaibhav on
Oh,
this.
so पॉपअप हो गया हमारा.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah,
help.
yeah.
What's up?
Sorry.
How are you? Hi.
Hi Vani, how are you?
We'll pretend like the past 27-30 minutes did not happen.
Yeah. Was the conversation that bad?
It's good to say we'll
नहीं.
pretend we just met.
Yeah, yeah. Hi everyone. Sorry for the delay. अभी वो हमारी गेस्ट लिस्ट चल रही है ना 100 के पार्टी की, बहुत लोगों को निकाल रहे थे उसमें से, तो इसलिए टाइम लगे.
Yeah.
वानी इज लाइक मेरे को लेकिन उन चाचा को बुलाना है, ताऊ जी को बुलाना है. लाइक नहीं नहीं इनको नहीं, इनको यार. सो हम सारे ऐसे वो कर रहे थे कि
Yeah.
इसको विल यू इनवाइट दिव्यम टू द 100 के पार्टी?
If he's around, sure, why not?
Nice.
Do
Will
we have
Divyam
any?
play guitar? Yeah.
Why not? But I'd much rather. Is it going to? I don't know. Yeah, but he's 18. It's okay.
आपको लगा चाइल्ड लेबर?
That too, among other things.
Yeah.
Just texting Saurabh.
डीजी ब्रो एज ऑलवेज कड़वाहट में आते हुए.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Just
हाँ वैसे
texting.
टेक्निकली ही क्या कहते हैं यहाँ पर जो चल रहा है एवरेज लाइक हो जाएंगे यार जब भी हुआ 100 के. बट लाइक हम आप में से एक जने को वो देना चाहते हैं, लाइक द चांस टू कम टू द 100 के पार्टी. बहुत बड़े प्लान्स हैं हमारे, बहुत बड़े, बहुत ही बड़े.
बहुत
सो
ज्यादा बड़े.
बहुत बड़े मतलब ऐसे 4 जनों को तो मिनिमम बुला ही रहे हैं पार्टी में. So Dinesh is there, Nikhil is there, Ravi is there, Bandhu is there. Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about a lot of things, and I'm finally मेरी पीठ बहुत दुख रही थी, मैं ऐसे बात कर रहा था, so now I'm like suddenly
Yeah.
मैंने मेरा setup भी कर लिया. Sit
Let's
straight
get
Vani.
our backs right.
Yeah. हाँ. कुछ कल का हिंडोल ने कुछ तो कुछ लाइक किया हुआ था ट्विटर पे. अरे कुछ नहीं चाहिए लाइफ में. अरे मैं अटक गया. आप मेरे को बता देना ना जब भी अटकू, बिकॉज मैं खुद पे ध्यान नहीं देता.
Yeah, पटक गए थे. I can be funny when I have to be funny.
Yeah. So, where was I?
My sense of humor is so good. Weber forgot his talking point. Hindol's tweet.
हिंडोल का नहीं था.
He had
हिंडोल
liked
का
a tweet.
या सो उसमें कुछ था कि भगवान कुछ नहीं चाहिए लाइफ में, सक्सेस वगैरह, बस एक लाइक मीडियोकर सी लोअर बैक दे दो चलेगा. मतलब द आस्क वाज मीडियोकर लोअर बैक.
And it's so bad at his age if he's asking for it.
Yeah, but Hindol liked someone's tweet, so the guy can be anything. I think वो एक तन में reacts में ही आता है बंदा
So
जिसका वो
his
tweet है.
retweets are not endorsements.
Yeah, they are not. कभी भी करो पार्टी, मुझे तो आना ही है. रवि सिंह. Ayush is there. You can be funny even when you don't have to be funny.
I wonder what he's talking about.
Nice. DJ सिंह अटक गए थे. Guys, hashtag हो जाए. अटक गए थे.
Wait.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
something I just spotted something which is something that's edible, and now I'm wondering if I should eat it. So, food is distracting.
Yeah. ये 100 की पार्टी जूम पे होगी ना. ओ शिट वानी, होटल कैंसिल करो, वो लोगों को जूम पे चाहिए. बट
Is it होगी या फिर in real life?
वही डिसाइड करना है गाइस. कोई स्पॉन्सर वॉन्सर है अभी चैट में, कोई ब्रांड मैनेजर्स देख रहे हैं, मार्केटिंग की टीम वाले लोग देख रहे हैं. वी आर लाइक टेकिंग अभी ब्रांड्स फॉर द लाइक द होल पार्टी. काफी खतरनाक गेस्ट लिस्ट है, तो मतलब या.
और बताओ, what is up?
बहुत कुछ बताना है मेरे को, बहुत कुछ, बहुत कुछ.
We don't want the TMIs of thing, but yeah.
Yeah, no, they are not TMIs, bro. हम नोट बना के आए हैं. Yeah. So पहले ये बताओ, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
अच्छा, ये स्क्रिप्ट का पार्ट है.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Life's good.
So when you say I am doing
Hello.
well, it's like okay, or when you say you are doing
well.
okay.
I'm doing well. ये स्क्रिप्ट में थर्ड डायलॉग था, थर्ड लाइन.
हाँ.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
How are you? How have you been?
I have been good. Or yeah, last night was very very stressful because I have this habit of like deleting Instagram every time I use it. So एक muscle memory बनी हुई है. कल मेरी muscle memory शायद पार्टी कर रही थी.
आप अटक
So
गए.
okay. देखते हैं कितनी बार हैशटैग आता है. सो आई हैव द मसल मेमोरी, जिससे कि जैसे मैं इंस्टाग्राम यूज करता हूँ मैं इंस्टाग्राम को डिलीट कर देता हूँ कि जिससे कि
Yeah.
हाँ थोड़ा कम हो यूज. कल मेरी मसल मेमोरी पार्टी कर रही थी तो मैंने गलती से इंस्टाग्राम की जगह व्हाट्सएप डिलीट कर दिया. And I have lost all chats of last 1 year, and I have been
Wow.
not doing that good. I wasn't doing that good yesterday. So मतलब काफी काफी मतलब ऐसा होता है ना यार, shit, वो क्रिंज करते हो ना आप. लाइक मेरे को लगता है सबसे ज्यादा आप तब क्रिंज फील करते हो जब आप ना वूम पोजीशन में चले जाते हो. ओह शिट, आई एम सो
Yeah.
बिल्कुल वूम
And
पोजीशन में.
what all demons did you meet last evening when you read the
Yeah, so
chats?
first I called you.
Mhm.
So I met like one there. Yeah. हाँ but नहीं यार, इट वाज लाइक बैड. मैं तब से फिगर आउट कर रहा हूँ कि चैट कैसे आएंगी वापस. एंड आई काफी रिलायंस थी यार व्हाट्सएप पे. सो इट्स अ लिटिल सैड एंड बैड एंड व्हाट नॉट.
I'm so
या
sorry I'm cutting you off. I recently came across this post which
हाँ.
said how to cheat. I'm so sorry. It is a very terrible topic, but they said, like people are scared कि उनके text messages पढ़े जाएंगे and everything. What you can do instead is iPhone में notes होते हैं ना, you share that app and then you just keep on writing down things in a note.
मैं
And then it
लास्ट
gets,
पार्ट नहीं समझा.
so you know how we've shared a few notes on the note app. So when every time I make a change, there is a highlight, right?
हम्म.
So instead of texting the person you're cheating with, or if you want to hide a chat or text, instead of texting the other person, you just update that note and then the person updates that note. And then because nobody goes and sees the notes app, everyone sees WhatsApp and messages.
या
I was like,
कहाँ पता चलता है यार ये सब? ये
I don't
कौन
know.
सी रिकमेंडेशन दुनिया है जिसके बारे में हमें नहीं पता.
I don't know. It just was recommended to me. And I was like, yeah.
लोग चैट में सरप्राइज हो रहे हैं वानी. एंड
Yeah, I
yeah,
I read the message.
someone is saying Pune meetup was great. Thank you Chalchitra team. Abhishek Vaidya. Yeah guys, हमने एक रील भी बनाई है पुणे मीटअप की.
Yeah,
It was
it starts with Vaibhav endorsing black coffee. Americano.
वह पता है आपके एसिडिटी इश्यूज. पागल हो तो रहा हूँ. Yeah.
No, but this is nice.
या सो 5 लाइक वानी ने सेगवे लेते हुए हमें अब ऐसी जगह छोड़ दिया है कि पता नहीं मैंने जो इतनी प्यारी नोट मेकिंग करके आया था मैं आज ये बात करेंगे ये करेंगे.
That's the beauty of conversations, right? The flexibility and what's the beauty of conversations? The way that they can flow in either direction.
या द ब्यूटी ऑफ, मेरे को ऐसे याद आ गया जब लाइक टीचर पूछता व्हाट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ दैट. पहले आप लाइक वर्ड्स बचाने के लिए वही सेंटेंस पूरा लिखते द ब्यूटी ऑफ टेक्स्ट लाइक द कन्वर्सेशंस है. आप नहीं करते थे ऐसे?
I was a good student. I knew everything. I didn't have to.
हमें अंग्रेजी नहीं आती थी तो हमें करना पड़ता था.
No, I had good wo. I was good.
या गाइस, इसी बात पे स्ट्रीम एक बार लाइक कर दीजिए. आज मैं बता रहा हूँ इफ यू गाइस स्टिक अराउंड ना, यू गाइस आर गोइंग टू हैव द टाइम ऑफ योर लाइफ, क्योंकि वी
Vaibhav
बोथ आर
will
इन द
invite
जोन.
everyone.
या लाइक एटलीस्ट 3 लोगों को मैं 100 के पार्टी में बुलाऊंगा. जस्ट स्टिक अराउंड, देयर इज अ लॉट. और अभी मैंने पिछले 4 दिन में 2 गेस्ट एपिसोड्स रिकॉर्ड किए हैं, तो मैं आपको उनके बारे में बताऊंगा. हमने फोटोज भी नहीं डाली बिकॉज एंड अभी उनमें से एक यूट्यूबर के साथ किया था. ही इज द बिगेस्ट यूट्यूबर इन टर्म्स ऑफ सब्सक्राइबर्स वी हैव हैड ऑन द चैनल. ही हैज मोर देन 10 मिलियन सब्सक्राइबर्स. सो बहुत सारी चीजें था. नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूँ अभी रुको, फील आ जाएंगे आज, है ना. हाँ वानी, कमिंग बैक टू द थ्रेड नंबर 1. कुछ तो चल रहा था, लाइक आई वाज सेइंग समथिंग. आई एम कंप्लीटली आई हैव ब्लैंक्ड आउट. बट यार कन्वर्सेशंस की ब्यूटी आप बताओ, आपके लिए क्या है?
Just kidding. I was taking another segue.
Yeah.
But you were talking about how you lost your WhatsApp backup.
Yeah, thank you so much. So it's a थोड़ा traumatizing thing for me. So please let me like मेरे trauma का like उसको exponentially बढ़ाओ मत. Trauma का भी आप बीच में रोक दोगे.
So Sid actually said a very nice thing. You can't judge anybody's trauma. Everyone's trauma is their own trauma.
I have to message this to Vani every morning. क्योंकि वानी को
Take care of your
इस
trauma is your trauma, none of my trauma.
हाँ.
Anyways,
Hey,
I'll leave you to
nice.
your trauma.
नहीं बट लाइक इट्स लाइक ग्रेट अगर आपको ये बात समझ आ गई फाइनली.
You're the one who's taking the segue now.
Yeah. So
Wherever
हाँ.
can easily pass on good classes for um like how mothers taunt you, like this one was typically like, then finally आगे बेटा आपको बात समझ में.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I don't do that in general. Like I'm very
No,
nice.
I'm talking about you sounded like one right now.
Yeah. But
And
आपने वैसे जनरलाइज करके ही बोला था कि वैभव कैन इजीली पास द क्लासेस. ये तो बोला नहीं था वैभव
you
सामने.
did that again. No, but I apologize.
यही होता है पता है जब कहीं का ट्रॉमा होता है ना वो हर जगह दिखाई देता है कि this is what happens when there is unhealed trauma. कैमरे पे आओ.
He's hiding my face. मैं किसी को मुंह दिखाने के लायक नहीं.
नहीं यार वो एक दो लोग बोल रहे हैं तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आपको हर जगह लाइक yeah.
No, but
WhatsApp chats. So there is a lot of sadness in regard to WhatsApp chats and yeah, I just hope it gets fixed. अब मेरे को सिर्फ 10% चांस लग रही है वो फिक्स होने के. एंड कल वानी से भी मैंने बात की थी इसके बारे में. ओ एक्चुअली वो डेमन्स वाली बात ट्रू है बिकॉज वी डिड हैव अ कॉल लास्ट इवनिंग व्हेन यू सेड did you meet your demons.
but you did go back to the, oh yeah.
Mother number third taunt number 3. Yeah.
But you keep all your backups, like, so you back up everything except for WhatsApp.
Sorry.
So you don't have a backup for WhatsApp because you don't want to have a backup, or just because you forgot?
So उसमें एक बैकअप का ऑप्शन होता है. लाइक आई वाज अज्यूमिंग वो लेटेस्ट होगा बट लाइक मेरा नवंबर 2021 का लास्ट बैकअप था. फॉर सम रीजन उसके आगे के बैकअप्स
So you didn't do this intentionally.
I didn't do this intentionally. And one saving grace is that कि मेरा iCloud backup September 2022 का है. Sorry, October, हाँ September. तो मतलब last month तक का iCloud backup है. So मैंने आज जो कैमो के जो फाउंडर है आइडन उनसे भी बात की थी बिकॉज उनकी किस चीज़ की कंपनी है डेटा रिस्टोरेशन की. iCloud बैकअप रिस्टोरेशन और समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो उन्होंने यही बोला कि हैव एक स्पेयर फोन ढूंढो, स्पेयर फोन में iCloud बैकअप बनाओ, फिर उसको iTunes से डाल के देखो. तो दिस इज वन लास्ट शॉट दैट यू कैन गिव एंड दैट इज व्हाट आई वाज एनीवे डूइंग क्योंकि मेरी अर्पित से भी बात हुई थी बट इट इज टेकिंग टू लॉन्ग. मतलब 24 घंटे से वो बैकअप पे लगा हुआ है अभी भी नहीं हुआ. एंड ये वो वाली चीज़ है जो माइल्डली इन्फ्यूरिएटिंग होती है ना कि मैन बिकॉज the chat suddenly took me back to November 2021. It was like time travel, dude.
What were
like,
you doing in November 2021?
वानी के गुस्से वाले मैसेजेस थे कि ये क्यों नहीं हुआ, ये क्यों नहीं पढ़ रहे, लाइक कि आपने ईवीएम की बुक खत्म नहीं की. लाइक कि वानी का लाइक द फर्स्ट मैसेज आई वाज अबाउट टू मैसेज हर मेरा यूएन एंड वानी का मैसेज था आई एम low-key offended that you are not reading the Ocean Wong book. Which
that wasn't, I'm still offended that you haven't finished it.
Yeah.
Somebody, I was doing a Q&A on, I'm so sorry, please.
Yeah, please.
You were saying something.
अरे करो ना यार, ऐसे कॉन्शियस होने लग गए तो कैसे बात करोगे. 8 या 9 बार नहीं काटा तो वानी
I was trying to be nice. Because then I know like अभी मैंने catch कर लिया, इसके बाद if I don't catch I'm making up for the future.
Oh. Bro, आपकी अभी थोड़ी थेरेपी क्लास लेनी पड़ेगी. कैसे कैसे आपने वे आउट निकाले हुए हैं. अच्छी बात है.
I was kidding.
चिल हो जाओ.
Yeah.
तो व्हाट्सएप बैकअप इज अ रियल थिंग गाइस, बैकअप बनाते रहिए एंड स्ट्रीम भी लाइक करते रहिए क्योंकि अभी 140 लोग देख रहे हैं.
I feel
अभी
like an
जल्द
ostrich because I intentionally don't back up my WhatsApp. And I have no idea why. Like, why is it?
गॉट इट. जस्ट दैट हमारा धंधा चलता है वहां पे. मतलब वो कोई नहीं है. या वन इट्स
I'll just
कंप्लीटली.
turn on the backup. Turning on the backup. Where is the backup though?
बाद में कर लेना प्लीज. जस्ट दैट हमारे सारे व्हाट्सएप पेट्रन्स.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So how many likes do we have? The
We have
just 7.
82.
Yeah, guys, 130 people are watching. 130 likes तो बनते हैं. 130 likes कर दो. Give us some suggestions for food. Guys, trust me, आएंगे अभी recommendations. So first trauma is that एक एक trauma बताते रहे life का. मेरा ये था. आपका बताओ वानी. You really want to go there, Vaibhav?
I'm going to go there, Vaibhav. I have had a lot of traumas. Which one do you want to talk about? Anyways, no.
वो
But
जो cute one है ना, जो the one in the pink dress. Yeah.
oh, the personality number 57.
हाँ, पर्सनालिटी नंबर 57. पर्सनालिटी नंबर 83 वाली अपन ने कर लिया था रिजॉल्व. वो अभी 6 महीने के लिए डोमेंट रहेगा. वो आपका मई में एक्टिवेट होता है. So मैंने ट्रेंड देखे हैं. You have
You
monthly.
see, have you noticed like what happens usually in the winter months? Like I have a proper
आप सबसे ज्यादा.
You're just basically calling me mentally
खुद को
unstable on live stream.
आपने खुद को पूरी चीज बोल के बोल दिया कि वैभव ने मेरे को ये बोला. क्या स्नैपशॉट ले लो, मैं अटका हुआ बहुत ही. हाँ तो वानी लाइक देखो 26 पर्सनालिटी तो अभी तक मैंने देखी है आपकी.
That's less.
अक्टूबर वाली गया. Yeah. So which one are we talking about?
Trauma is in what sense?
Trauma is in WhatsApp?
Trauma
is
is in
mad.
what sense are we talking about?
No, what's bothering you these days? वानी अपने दोस्त हैं सारे, कोई किसी को नहीं बताएगा. गाइस आगे अब स्ट्रीम लाइक नहीं करना है और आगे फॉरवर्ड नहीं
Bothering me
करना है.
these days is what am I going to wear for Diwali? Because I think I have the answer, but like my mother doesn't like my choice.
फिल्टर आउट कर दो जो भी बोलने वाले. I'll message you. Can I message you like what I was about to say? Thank God this is not.
You can say that out loud also. Nobody would get it.
मतलब पक्का. Yeah.
And then you can say, just joking. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Anyway, let's get serious now. Let's get down to business.
Business, guys. Business. So, guys, हमारा like course खरीदिए, patron बनिए, stream like
Yeah,
कीजिए,
but on a
revenue.
serious note, guys, I'm so glad book club में there have been the best thing that we've done this month is start the Chalchitra food club.
Bro,
and I do not understand why everyone texts only after Zomato पे सारी shops बंद हो जाती हैं. I don't know, these patrons from outside USA, Europe वाले जाग जाते हैं and they start sending you photos. And I'm like, can you not do it during the day? Please.
Wow. ये याद है मेरे को. High five. Vani was telling me yesterday कि like asynchronous communication.
Yes. We got a super chat.
Yeah, thank you NNG following you since the time Vaibhav used to do techno streams on the other channel, hands down my favorite channel. And by the way, how did you guys meet? Um, so yeah, first techno की बात करते हैं, ज़्यादा interesting है. Second part is पानी तो बाल बाल yeah,
I was like,
नहीं
oh, now they're going to talk about me. How sweet.
नहीं, but like
Little did I know Vaibhav had other plans.
yeah, so every time someone asks me if I how I met someone, मेरा लाइक एक पेटेंट डायलॉग है जो पेटेंट मैंने कलोना से चुराया है. मैं पार्क में था, मैं अपने डॉगी को घुमा रहा था, वानी अपने डॉगी को घुमा रही थी. बट तुम्हारे पास तो लाइक डॉगी है ही नहीं. नहीं, मैं मेरे नेबर के डॉगी को घुमा रहा था. बट तुम्हारा नेबर तो मैं हूँ, मेरे पास भी डॉगी नहीं है. तो, मेरे पास दो डॉगी. डू यू रिमेम्बर दिस सीन कलोना का? अरे वो प्रीति जिंटा से पूछता है, सैफ अली खान से पूछता है, हाउ डू यू गाइस नो ईच अदर? सो बेसिकली दे आर लाइंग एंड टेलिंग अ स्टोरी. तुम्हारा नेबर तो मैं हूँ, मेरे पास भी डॉगी नहीं है. And he react like this is like Kalhona.
I'm trying to understand what's so I'm trying to understand Saif Ali Khan and
Like yeah, ये basically Vani is from like Vani and I are from the same college, and Vani is like Vani was like my junior, and
but
college में हमारी बात नहीं हुई थी.
I didn't get the I was waiting
Dog.
for the dog wala story because I don't know.
अरे यार वो बहुत अच्छी स्टोरी है. मैंने काफी गंदा इम्प्रोव किया अभी, क्योंकि मैं थोड़ा डायलॉग खेले हुए हैं. अभी हिंडोल को कॉल करके उस सेगमेंट के लिए बुलाएंगे.
Do you want to phone a friend?
या ये लाइक लोगों को याद होना चाहिए. फूड क्लब, हाउ कैन आई ज्वाइन? मिस्टर पिंक पेट्रन बन जाओ. सो यस, वी हैव अ फूड क्लब. सब वहाँ पे लाइक बहुत सारी इंटरेस्टिंग रेसिपीज शेयर करते हैं. एंड वानी लाइक वीक टू वीक वहाँ पे कुकिंग वीडियोस भी डालती है जस्ट फॉर द पेट्रन्स. एंड वानी की पर्सनालिटी 73 जो अभी सो रही है, अभी वी आर टॉकिंग टू 14, सो इन्हें पता नहीं है. या एंड या मैन. So where were we? Trauma.
Trauma reminds me of course my trauma, but also Grey's Anatomy mein they used to be like everyone wanted to get into trauma because they would be like very hardcore people. And Grey's Anatomy was always, so it's a TV series.
I know.
फिरंगियों का दिल मिल गए types.
दिल मिल गए स्टार वन पे आता था ना?
I don't remember. I just know they were doctors, but Grey's Anatomy is like slightly better. I stopped watching after one of the characters I really liked died. So but yeah, so, trauma I used to, so of course because it was scripted, it was very dramatic. And trauma mein there would always be patients who would have like, there would be people with like what are those steel bars inside them, and they would take those out, and then extremely emergency wale things, especially after an accident or something, as someone has swallowed something, like extreme grave injuries, lots of blood. So like trauma was considered to be like extreme. I thought trauma was very hardcore.
Yeah. In fact, I was watching your stream with Dr. Sid. उन्होंने भी बोला था कि like कुछ साल पहले तक trauma patient जब आता था वो होता था कि accident जिनका हुआ है, like trauma was like associated with that only कि okay accident के एक patient आया. फिर like deeper layers and all the other layers to it came. And so yeah man, like but we do talk about it a lot क्योंकि I think Mani, do you know like मैंने अभी School of Life की paperback order की like just a few days back, and it wasn't on Amazon. तो मैंने I think in years for the first time कुछ Flipkart नहीं, हाँ मैंने काफी टाइम के बाद Flipkart से कुछ ऑर्डर किया.
Nice, that's lovely.
And it's coming
is
on
it the
7.
same cover that I have?
Yeah.
Because if you had received a better cover, I would have died a little.
Yeah, but like I'm very very thankful for like you not being there and me being able to like go through your library.
But you're very thankful that I bought the book in the first place.
Yeah, no, this is a compliment
and for
only
me existing in your life.
Yeah, Vani. हम अगर वानी की मम्मी प्लीज स्ट्रीम देखिए, आंटी प्लीज साड़ी अब लाइक हमें वो है कि अप्रूवल चाहिए वानी को ना,
Validation चाहिए.
वैलिडेशन चाहिए. या सो कौन? अच्छा, रिकॉर्डिंग चल रही. हाँ, रख दो. हाँ, ओके, सॉरी.
I heard like an anklet or something like chan, but I don't know. It could be anything.
या
And you're stuck. Hashtag atak gaye. Was it
या सो
trauma?
and school of life. Dude, someone tweeted today, na, like about like how they're liking the
Oh
Obsession series
yes,
of
yes,
us.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
I saw 2 tweets. I was confused.
I know एक दो episodes और कौन से बनाने हैं. I also have some episodes finalized for the YouTube series. Also favorite YouTubers.
Really nice.
एक आपने ही बताया था उनमें से. And I kind of like went deeper into it और वो हम करेंगे. So yeah. संजीवनी ओजी दिल मिल गए. Yeah. But हाँ
Did you
मतलब
finish reading School of Life?
यार वो थोड़ा मैं उसको वो लाइक बहुत ज्यादा कम डोजेस में लेता हूँ. बिकॉज एवरी टाइम आई रीड लाइक वन सेगमेंट ऑफ इट. आई डोंट इवन रीड सेगमेंट. मैं एक हेडिंग टू एक हेडिंग पढ़ता हूँ. लाइक क्योंकि हर चैप्टर में भी सब हेडिंग्स है ना. So
Right.
and then I have like enough fodder to like
Yeah.
go through like at least some hours or days. Ki, okay, this is like good.
Do
Like
you do you think it can replace therapy?
very beautiful question. Yeah, so basically ना the अभी गॉडफादर ग्रुप में कुछ बात चल रही थी किसी की, मेरे को याद नहीं कि कोई अपनी सिस्टर को या कोई 17-year-old लड़की को कुछ अपनी
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
बहन
I
को
think
गिफ्ट
Daljit
करना
wanted
चाहते
to
थे.
give something.
या एंड मेरा मन था कि मैं लिखूं कि यार, और सिंस आई वाज एनीवे ओवरडूइंग इट तो मेरे को लगा बोलता नहीं हूँ. बट लाइक इफ मेरे को चांस मिलती तो मैं बोलता कि
Daljit,
स्कूल
if
ऑफ
you're
लाइफ.
watching,
या सो मेरे को लगता है कि मैं स्कूल ऑफ लाइफ ही बोलता. But like it's a very good question, na, कि can like school of life replace therapy?
can any book or can art replace therapy? Jerry Pinto says no.
At some level, I think it can, because मैं आपसे interesting you asked me this because I was about to talk to you about talk therapy. Like, do you know कि कुछ लोगों के लिए talking doesn't help, कुछ लोगों के लिए talking helps a lot, especially when they are going through something traumatic. होता है ना, बात करके अच्छा लगता है. So वहां पे मेरे को टॉक थेरेपी की बात करनी है. एंड आर्ट थेरेपी इज आल्सो अ थिंग, राइट? लाइक अलग थेरेपी की अगर आप ढूंढोगे लाइक प्रीफिक्स लगा के क्या क्या है, इतने टाइप्स ऑफ थेरेपीज हो रही हैं आजकल. सो आई डेफिनेटली थिंक इट कैन लाइक डेफिनेटली हील यू.
Yeah.
So provided you take the art recommendations of Chalchitra, matlab that will be a
Love,
good
yeah.
like start. Yeah. What do you think? Like, do you think like that can be the case?
Art as therapy.
Yeah.
If you can take up our recommendations, definitely. But I don't think depends how you are doing this. If you place the responsibility on art to be something that teaches you life lessons, moral lessons, I think that's a wrong expectation to have. But if there is already a piece of art that exists and that helps you, that is helping you feel better about life, definitely that's therapy. But having an expectation that art can heal you, that this book is going to fix you, I think that's wrong.
You know, there's this reel format on Instagram जहाँ पे एक आवाज है और लोग जिन भी चीजों को लगता है ना तू ये करना चालू कर देते तेरी लाइफ सॉर्ट हो जाएगी. तो someone comes and whispers, maybe कोई अगर पहली बार ग्रीन टी पी रहा है तो उसको ग्रीन टी को आकर विस्पर कर रहा है, you better fix my entire life, you little piece
Oh
of shit.
yeah. Yeah.
So I've
I
seen
saw
one
the
with
reel a few
pet,
days ago.
a pet, like a green tea, someone reading a self-help book. You better fix my entire life, you piece of
Yeah.
shit.
I saw the
So, but like it's a very good idea that you just pointed out कि आप उस पे वो नहीं लगा सकते. You can't put it on pedestal की से कि भाई
Yeah.
please fix me. Fixing will come internally only. वो बाहर से नहीं आ सकती. बट आई डू बिलीव अगर आप उसको सहपाठी के जैसे लेके चलोगे आर्ट को, तो इट डज लाइक डू द थिंग. इट्स जस्ट कि वो बहुत ही इंटरडिपेंडेंट रिलेशनशिप होना चाहिए वेयर देयर इज नो ऐसे बाउंडेशन की
True.
ब्रो मेरे को कुछ हेल्प कर, एंड द आर्ट इज आल्सो नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग एनीथिंग फ्रॉम यू, एंड लाइक वेरी स्मूथली एंड वेरी कैजुअली अपने आप it comes to a point ki the healing is happening. Yeah.
I've realized every time my mood goes south or I'm struggling with something internally, my room goes haywire.
Hmm.
Like
So, मेरे को yeah, please.
it's a mess.
Hmm.
It's
मेरे को
genuine mess. But I also blame it on the comparatively less wardrobe space that I have here than what I
yeah.
had before. But then that room was also something I'd ruined very well when I was going through things. But yeah,
Do you believe in seasonal depression?
I believe in seasonal happiness. Like I get very happy for some reason. I get very happy in the month of December. But I also get in the vacation mood where I'm just like, hey, मुझे कुल्लू मनाली जाना है, मुझे बर्फ देखनी है, and please let me be. I'm going to wear my red overcoat and I'm going to sip hot chocolate and nobody should bother me. That's it.
Okay, point noted, Vani.
But it's just, I think it depends on how you grew up. And I think I relate to the fact that when I was growing up for all my school life, December, Jan, Feb were holidays. And there would be snow for
Hmm.
most part of it.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
There was like, what do I do with that piece of information?
नहीं, but this is nice, beautifully put कि you believe in seasonal happiness. Winters make me happy, and ये जो October to Feb
Summers,
वाले ना,
I think like summers make me very frustrated because of the sun outside, but that's just because of the temperature. I
yeah,
don't, the seasonal depression happens to people, I think.
yeah.
Absolutely. Does it?
Someone like, या मेरे को किसी ने एक बार बॉम्बे में समझाया था पूरा कि इट्स अ वेरी रियल थिंग. थोड़ा रेनी सीजन आने वाला था, एंड लोगों का सर्दी गर्मी से ज्यादा आई थिंक रेनी सीजन के साथ भी होता है, लाइक कि रेनी सीजन में दे
I've
स्टार्ट
heard the
फीलिंग.
suicides go higher.
इज इट सो?
I had read it somewhere. Um, because I used to live near a canal of sorts. So like rainy season, it would be very scary. And then I ended up Googling something online. And then I ended up reading how, water bodies, when they look terrifying or they look sad, they just push people into when the mood around you is not very happy, it's cloudy. People kind of relate to it, etc. And I just
आई डोंट नो, मेरे लिए उल्टा है यार. मेरे को तो वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा ऐसे सॉलेस वाली फील आती है फॉर द थिंग. लाइक मेरा आज लाइक लास्ट गूगल सर्च है मून एंड लोनलीनेस, like depiction of loneliness through moon, like literally this is what I googled, and
what
it
were the images that came up?
beautiful stuff too. मैं एक पेज था यार, वो बंद हो गया. हमने एक बार एक स्ट्रीम पे देखा था, लाइक लास्ट ईयर और लाइक सम 18 months back, a way to blue. Do you remember?
I do.
It got shut. I don't know why. It was a Facebook page, a way to blue, and it was my happy place. So I used to go there to like really feel like do a very private session, like a very selfish thing
I
for myself.
remember.
But like it got shut. But that reminds me, Miko, one of the things why I wanted to talk to you about today was I picked up tools of, so I have like built a mini library in a window. So I am now picking up books which I haven't picked up in months and years, and मैं बीच में से पढ़ के खोल लेता हूँ. बीच में से खोल के पढ़ लेता हूँ, सॉरी. टूल्स ऑफ टाइटल्स मैंने बहुत टाइम बाद उठाई. सो उसमें एक कॉमेडियन है विटनी कमिंग्स, उनका एक चैप्टर था कि वो एक क्वेश्चन था कि when you feel overwhelmed, what do you do? And this is something I was also trying to talk to you about pre-stream, कि what are the things that ground you, और जब overwhelmed feel करते हो क्या है. So उनका एक आंसर था कि आई हैव अ फोल्डर इन माई फोन, इट इज कॉल्ड काम. सो इस फोल्डर में मैं जितनी भी मेरी इमेजेस हैं जो मेरे को ग्राउंड करती है, मैं वो इमेजेस डालती हूँ. एंड शी लिटरली रोट, आई एम मोर स्केयर्ड ऑफ दिस फोल्डर गेटिंग लीक देन माई न्यूड्स. उसने कहा कि न्यूड्स वगैरह लीक हो जाए इट्स ओके, बट इस वाले फोल्डर में I put in every photo. So before going on the stage, before going like doing a recording, I open this folder, and since it's so portable, मेरे phone में है, मैं बस काम folder खोल लेती हूँ और वहाँ पे I just see those images. And literally after that, I made a playlist on YouTube called Calm. मेरे ऐसे soothing वगैरह की बात है, but just one word की calm की, and I have been updating things in it since yesterday. And uh, the way to blue was a thing which was the calming factor for me, but it's not there anymore. There is still a way to blue के नाम से Facebook group. So ये मेरे को आपके साथ डिस्कस करना था कि एक वो जो सेट ऑफ इमेजेस, सेट ऑफ म्यूजिक के लिए भी हो सकता है, ये वीडियोस के लिए भी हो सकता है, एनीथिंग आर्ट रिलेटेड, बट कि आपको पता है ये 12 चीजें देखोगे, लाइक आवर ओन वे ऑफ पॉकेट ऑफ स्टिलनेस, बट लाइक कि जो बहुत ही ऐसे स्ट्रक्चर्ड है, राइट? कि आई नो व्हेन आई ओपन दिस आई विल फील हैप्पी, द हैप्पीनेस प्रोडक्ट्स. सो ग्रेट आइडिया, नो?
It is. It's actually nice.
Yeah, I think everyone should do it. Ki, like having those images, which like really. That's why I think people keep like photos of like people they love the most in their wallet, right? It kind of like
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
No, मतलब जरूरी नहीं है कि वो, मतलब है तो ऐसे आपने एकदम
I've
से
kept my
वॉलेट.
photos. I was seeing like I've kept my photos.
Yeah,
Self-love.
self. Oh, nice. This is also nice. एक आधी पर्सनालिटी दूसरे को याद दिला रही है. हाँ, same means.
Yeah. But it's nice.
कमेंट आया, ये कैसी पार्टी है यार, 100K का पार्टी का हमने टाइटल डाला था.
This happens when two middle-aged people meet. 147, the other 37. 43? 143, the other
यार एज जब ज्यादा हो जाते हैं तो याद नहीं रहता है यार.
Yeah, I mean, अगले साल तक तो I won't even remember. I'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just sweet 16, sweet 13,
Yeah,
rebellious 13. What's 13? Oh, sorry.
but like tell me about like this idea of like the calm folder, no? Like
I like the idea of it. There are
है ना?
certain. I like clicking photos a lot.
Yeah.
It's very anti me as a personality. But
Shout out, like just like a quick word to our sponsors. हमारे चैनल पे एक क्रिएटर हैं who is also my co-founder. उनका एक इंस्टाग्राम हैंडल है वानी महेश के नाम से. उनकी लेटेस्ट पोस्ट जाके देखो. She has put up some brilliant photos of her recent trip to Himachal.
yeah, thank you. I thought you will talk about the 3 selfies.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I mean, that's very anti me. But so when I went back, when I moved out of college, I realized I don't have a lot of photos. I barely have like 10, 15, at max 30 photos, not more than that.
Physical photos.
Not even physical, like digital photos. For
कब तक की
some
बात
reason.
बता रहे हो ये?
This is like through college, the college period, and usse pehle ki I barely have any photos. And sometimes when you want to remember that particular time, I'm almost like, hey, where did that time go? Why do I not have that memory? And now I just have a habit of clicking photos. I just want to have photos now because that's the closest thing that I have to preserving my memory apart from keeping a diary. But keeping a diary is, I'm lazy. So photos
Is
are the
it
next best thing.
is it important for you to be in those photos?
No.
Got it.
That's why most of it is shit, for lack of a better word. Sometimes they're just blurry because the object was moving so fast that I couldn't catch it. But then I still keep it because it's just nice. And then when you somehow stumble across it after years, you're like, oh my God, the moon that evening was brilliant. And this is how I was feeling. And I just think it just helps you slow down a little.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Abhi recent times mein, which is that like one thing which you have figured out about yourself, which you are like very certain helps you in slowing down? कि गियर ऐसे 5वें से दूसरे में ले आती है चीज कि if I do this, like, yeah.
You know, what really surprised me was how I thought you could um, grow up and transform yourself. But then there are certain habits that you've had since you were young, and they are kind of
Hmm.
your comfort habits. So I've
Hmm.
been waking up early recently. There was a time where I was waking up at 9, 8, and now I've gone back to waking up at 6, and I've been trying to not use my cell phone at all after at least 9:30ish, 10ish, 10:30ish. And then I go back to I read. I read anything and everything. If it's, I mean, feel guilty because it's not book of the month, but I
Hmm.
read anything. And
Hmm.
somehow that's very relaxing.
This is amazing.
I want to stop. So, you know how sometimes we fall asleep using our phones?
Hmm.
But when I was a child, I think most of us would fall asleep while reading something or studying. I want to go back to falling asleep while reading. And I
Yeah.
think that the very idea of falling asleep while reading a book is comforting for me
Yeah.
on weekends.
Yeah. मेरे को अभी रियलाइज हुआ मेरा अभी तक माइक ऑन नहीं था.
Oh,
Yeah.
now
I'm
we
really sorry. Now क्योंकि मेरे को
it's
sudden
good.
because मेरे दिमाग में पहला थॉट आया कि आप like second last supper zone में जा चुके हो because the like ऐसे poetry निकल रही थी because you were like ऐसे एक एक
Also,
line
can we
जैसे
cut off this part and just put it on second last sub?
हाँ मेरा वीडियो बहुत टाइम से आने वाली इसलिए.
मेरा वीडियो बहुत टाइम से आया नहीं है.
Yeah. So this is nice, dude. I didn't know you have been waking up on time. Like, has it been a while?
I've been waking up. Have I been getting out of bed?
Oh,
That's
ये दो अलग है. ये दो अलग अलग
no, but
चीजें.
you know what? It's just step one is waking up. Step two
Yeah,
is like
guys,
I'll
we are
get
making
there.
improvement. We are really making
I'll get there.
improvement.
I'll get there.
Yeah, you will, you will. And there are certain things जो मैं आज जिनके बारे में बात करना चाहता था आपसे. So one was the calm folder, and मैं एक ऐसी funny चीज बताऊं आज क्या हुई मेरे साथ.
Uh,
Hi seniors JUIT. Hey, someone from the college is here. So, आज कुछ interesting हुआ. Are you here?
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, मेरे को लगा you were. Yeah. Um, did you hear the voice note I sent in the core team group today?
Oh, Omegle. Well,
Yeah.
Omegle Satyaru.
Did you hear the whole thing?
I did. I did.
Yeah. So I'll like just like tell people about it. मैंने partial story बताई थी actually उस पे क्योंकि it got like very basically मैं आज किसी का stream देख रहा था सुबह and I'm like मैंने कभी Omegle बहुत टाइम से यूज नहीं किया है. मैंने लाइफ में 2 बार यूज किया था. So I just like went to Omegle today and I'm like यूज करते हैं. So एक बंदा मिला वहां पे मेरे को and उससे बात चालू हुई and when like उसने पूछा क्या करते हो and I told him I'm a YouTuber. And he got like very excited कि hey nice. I sent him the channel link और उसने खोला. He got super excited and I was telling him क्या करते हैं मेरे पास ना. So आजकल मैं प्रिंट आउट्स निकाल रहा हूँ. मेरे पास गॉडफादर्स की पूरी लिस्ट ऑफ प्रिंट आउट है where like I'm making कौन कहाँ से है लिस्ट. So I was showing him कि like I'm just like अभी organizing everything and पूरा ये चला. And he's like oh so these are your members वगैरह. He's like wait I'm going to become your member right now. And I'm like, what? And like, right there and then and there, he became a member. And I'm like, are you serious? And like, he got so happy. And one of the reasons why he was also happy was because he's like, you are one of the few nice people I've met on Omegle because a lot of them are racist. So they say things to you. And I was like, okay. But like, he was super nice. And then yeah, and then I actually invited him for the Godfather party we are having on Saturday. He's like drop in like we exchange emails. I'm like I'm going to like send you
Is
like
he? Is his nationality?
he is I think from China. He's Chinese.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. His name is I Justin. Yeah. So उसके बाद I met another guy. He was from America and like उससे भी अच्छी बात हुई. But this was very very special in the sense कि he just kept giving me like he's like, listen bro, I have so many friends who are doing the YouTube game. I know it's tough, but never give up. And like it's like वो होता है ना, you meet someone, आप एक path पे जा रहे हो and some stranger comes and says never give up, this is who you are. And like he just kept saying it, kept saying it, kept saying it. He got so invested and it was very beautiful. और सुबह के 11 बज रहे थे because I was having breakfast. I'm like, let me try this. And I spoke to him for good 20-25 minutes. So this was one good experience I had. And I sent him the links to some of our videos which had subtitles, which also made me realize more of our videos should have subtitles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent him the failure one, and he's like, I'll come he lives in Canada right now. So he's like,
Oh,
before I come for the research analysis demo, so before I come for the stream, like I am going to like before I come for your meetup, I'm going to watch a few of your videos. It was super nice, dude. Super
great.
like, and then I sent the voice note in the team, ki bro, like the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm.
So hey, Arpit Gupta sent a super chat. Arpit is also like one of our members, or he was a member. I like remember him very distinctly. In the words of Ashneer, "Bhai tu khud kaise?" uh, nice to ho tum, aspirational, hum or relatable bhi. Chalchitra taking over the world. Hey, such nice comments, dude. And this was one thing I really wanted to share with you. Ki या बहुत अच्छी शुरुआत हुई थी दिन की इस चीज की वजह से. या and I have also been listening to some podcast recently जिसके बारे में मेरे को आपको बताना है. ये काफी ऐसे स्निपेटेबल मोमेंट है. There's this guy I discovered जिसका नाम है एंड्रयू ह्यूबरमैन. एंड सो मेरे को लगता है कि जब आप लोग लाइफ में लोग डिस्कवर करते हो ना, तो पड़ाव आते हैं. जैसे मेरा सबसे पहला पड़ाव आया था जब से मैंने पढ़ाई एक्चुअली चालू की थी. मेरी प्रॉपर पढ़ाई चालू हुई थी सेकेंड या थर्ड ईयर ऑफ कॉलेज में. सो पहला पड़ाव था जैसे रिचर्ड लिंक्लेटर, फिर जैसे आता है रे ब्रैडबेरी. फिर एक पड़ाव आया था जहाँ पे मेरे को नवल रविकांत थे. नाउ फिर लेक्स फ्रीडमैन टाइप, बट लाइक ये उन्हीं पड़ाव में से, नॉट लाइक दैट लेवल का, बट लाइक ही इज ऑल्सो पड़ाव. सो दिस गाय एंड्रू ह्यूबरमैन. सो ये बंदा लाइक फ्रॉम द होल साइकोलॉजी बायोलॉजी वाले उस साइंस के पर्सपेक्टिव से आके बातें समझाते हैं. And he's like a proper teacher. He tells you how stuff works, how breathing works, what food to eat, like what kind of shower to have. हर चीज के बारे में बात करते हैं. सो एक बंदा है पैट्रिक विलियमसन, उसके ये उस पे आए थे लाइक पॉडकास्ट पे आए थे. आई सॉ अ क्लिप देयर, मेरी फीड में क्लिप आई थी कि हाउ पॉर्न डिस्ट्रॉयज योर माइंड. सो मैंने वो क्लिप देखी और मेरे को लगा ये तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, क्योंकि इस जोन पे बहुत लोग कंटेंट बनाते हैं, बट ये तो बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग है. मैंने फिर पूरा पॉडकास्ट देखा. एक तो आई वाज ब्लोन अवे बाय द प्रोडक्शन वैल्यू ऑफ इट, एंड लाइक द होस्ट वाज आल्सो सो स्मार्ट, लाइक प्रॉपर लाइक बॉडी वगैरह बनाई हुई है ना एक. एंड वो जो फटके दे रहा था ना, मेरे को पता है इस बंदे ने अपना होमवर्क किया हुआ है, लाइक बोथ इन रिगार्ड टू कि पढ़ाई करके आए एंड इन जनरल इज ऑल्सो अप्लाइंग इट. सो इन दोनों की जो कन्वर्सेशन हो रही है, इट्स लाइक अ 2 hour 40 minute लॉन्ग कन्वर्सेशन. I literally made notes. I'll also bring in my diary when I'll go to make a coffee, if I do. So this guy basically believes कि मैंने उस दिन आपके सेट वाले वीडियो पे कमेंट भी किया था कि dopamine rewards which come without effort destroy your life. So जब भी आप खुद को कोई ऐसा डोपामीन का रिवॉर्ड देते हो जिसके लिए आपने मेहनत नहीं की, it fucks you up. And it was like holy shit, it this explains so much. Like जो भी हमारे compulsive behavior होते हैं जहाँ से आते हैं. So yeah, um, बहुत ज्यादा मेरे को हिट किया था वो. And again, like you see so many people talking about dopamine, serotonin, cortisol. एक कॉर्टिसोल के बारे में भी इसका बहुत अच्छा था कि जब आप सुबह उठते हो ना, आपकी बॉडी बहुत ज्यादा कॉर्टिसोल रिलीज करती है, तो वो कॉर्टिसोल मैनेजमेंट कैसे करनी चाहिए, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स यू मस्ट डू. सो देयर इज दिस होल सेगमेंट इन इट, आप वहां से भी चालू कर सकते हो. द थिंग्स यू शुड नेवर डू इन द मॉर्निंग and the things you should definitely do in the morning. Like you should never have coffee just after waking up, एंड वो 2 से 3 घंटे वेट करके कैफीन इनटेक होना चाहिए. एंड जितनी जल्दी उठते हो आपको, यू नीड टू एक्सपोज योर सेल्फ टू प्रॉपर सनलाइट ASAP. So there are like
But
like
it was just so like
yeah.
I didn't, yeah.
Huh.
Just
Sorry, psych study saying it's Chris Williamson. Sorry. It's Chris Williamson. Yeah, not Patrick. Huh. I discovered Andrew Huberman last month, and I can't listen to him enough. Yeah. So, so the exposure to sunlight ASAP, getting your body like into a physical activity ASAP, ऐसे बहुत सारे concepts थे. एंड मैंने ब्रेन पिकिंग्स पे एक बार पढ़ा था, लाइक अ राइटर हैड रिटन अ लेटर टू लाइक हिज डॉटर, डोंट बी अफ्रेड ऑफ कोल्ड शावर्स. और मेरे को ना कोल्ड शावर्स बड़े गंदे लगते थे, कि मेरे को हमेशा से पानी से नफरत थी. बट इसने पूरा साइंस समझाया कि व्हाई इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू एक्सपोज योर बॉडी टू दैट अमाउंट ऑफ कोल्ड वाटर एंड सोना और इन सारी चीजों का कॉन्सेप्ट. एंड फॉर लाइक लास्ट एवरी डे, लाइक मैं मेरे आउटसाइड ऑफ कंफर्ट जोन वाले जोन में जाके आया, क्योंकि अभी मौसम भी चेंज हो रहा है, राइट. एंड आई एम स्टिल ट्राइंग टू लाइक प्रॉप. और ये एक जेम्स बॉन्ड वाला स्टाइल भी बोलते थे, क्योंकि माय फ्रेंड ध्रुव गुप्ता वाज लाइक टोटली इनटू द फैशन एंड द पर्सनालिटी ऑफ जेम्स बॉन्ड. तो एक वो होता है कि आप पूरे टाइम गर्म पानी से नहा रहे हो, एंड लास्ट का 1 मिनट आपने जुप ठंडा कर दिया, लाइक इट डज थिंग्स टू यू. सो ये वाली जो चीजें, लाइक द एक्सपोजर टू लाइक द कोल्ड वाटर एंड एवरीथिंग, हाउ दे कैन ऑल्सो लाइक रिलीज द राइट केमिकल्स इन यू. सो बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला. और ये ऐसी चीजें है कि यार भाई, जैसे हम एलन डे बॉटन पढ़ते हैं तो हमें लगता है ये किसी ने बताया ही नहीं यार, हमें क्यों नहीं बताया. मेरे को इतना गुस्सा आया, ये तो मेरे को नहीं बताया था उन मैम ने, इन सर ने.
इंटीग्रेशन डिफरेंशिएशन बताया था उसकी जगह.
या एंड ये नहीं बताया, एंड सडनली इसकी बात सुन के मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा था, ब्रो ये तो मेरे को किसी ने बताया नहीं. ठीक है, अब ये समझ आ गया विटामिन इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं, अंडा खाना चाहिए, ये खाना चाहिए, ये नहीं खाना चाहिए, हरी सब्जियां खानी चाहिए, कॉफी कम पीनी चाहिए, ये. बट लाइक आप जब तक टू द डॉट लाइक डिटेल में नहीं जाओगे, तब तक मेरे को बात कैसे समझ आएगी. सो एंड्रू ह्यूबरमैन, लाइक मैं वानी को आज प्री स्ट्रीम भी कह रहा था, you should check him out. And he's like really like good looking also, like he's in his 40s but like fully masculine, and he has this segment on tattoos. It's beautiful. So वो हमेशा full sleeve shirt पहनता है, and the interviewer asks him कि do you want to talk about your tattoos, like everyone knows you have tattoos, so do you want to talk about it. And he's like no. वो बोलता है इट्स अ डिस्ट्रैक्शन. उसने कहा यार मैंने मेरे जो टैटूज बनवाए, मैं एक टीचर हूँ, मैं को जब भी किसी पॉडकास्ट पे आता हूँ फॉर्मेट्स की मैं इन्फॉर्मेशन दूँ, मैंने कौन सा टैटू क्यों कहाँ बनवाया है, इट्स अ वेरी पर्सनल थिंग. मैं मेरे पास आप लोगों को बताने के लिए इतना कुछ है. आई थिंक आप मेरे टैटूज के बारे में बात मत करो हम, क्योंकि दैट्स अ डिस्ट्रैक्शन, और मैं मेरे स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं बताना चाहता कि मेरा कौन सी बॉडी पे टैटू क्यों है. इट्स सच अ, इतने स्टड टीचर अगर हो, like someone so dedicated to like just like the art of teaching, such a beautiful thought, dude.
True.
Yeah, bro, I have a hack for cold shower. When you are at the end of your bath, turn your water temperature to as cold as you can. It helps, Jerry is saying. This is what I was also saying na ki, see
Mine
abhi
goes cold by default because I use the entire hot thing.
so you समझा नहीं.
If I'm taking a hot shower, I finish the hot water, so it automatically turns cold.
हाँ वो भी बहुत सा वो माइल्डली इन्फ्लुएटिंग वाला वो होता है कि शिट.
It's very infuriating.
या
But then you kind of you're anticipating it because it starts getting warmer, lukewarm, and then you're like,
how comfortable are you with cold showers?
This year, because it took us a lot of time to install geyser in the new flat, I've gotten comfortable with cold showers.
And okay,
Will I go
well,
back to taking cold showers again? No. Not voluntarily. I'm a Himachali and I like my hot
फक्र है.
yeah, I don't know. This is like something that's very weird. But yeah, this is something I've noticed ever since I've moved out. We're still wearing sweaters in the month of April, May, June. We're still
Yeah,
wearing half sleeves. We're still wearing the cap even when it's bright and sunny outside and we don't need it.
yeah. So दिस इज लाइक समथिंग पर्सनली भी मैं आपको रेकमेंड करना चाहता हूँ. एक होता है ना कि हे दिस इज
Shoot
व्हाट आई हैव
shots.
बीन रीडिंग, द पॉडकास्ट ऑफ एंड्रयू ह्यूबरमैन.
Yeah.
लाइक जेन्युइनली मेरे को लगता है कि
I'll do that.
वानी, मैंने मेरे काम वाले प्लेलिस्ट में एक वीडियो डाला. यू जस्ट टाइप इन एंड्रयू ह्यूबरमैन ओवर स्टिमुलेशन ऑन यूट्यूब. सो मैंने फिर वो साइंस क्लब में भी शेयर किया था वीडियो, कि हमारी बॉडी कैसे, ये सबको पता है हमारी बॉडी ओवरटली लाइक स्टिमुलेटेड है. पर उसने जिस तरीके से इस चीज के बारे में बात की, ओ माय फकिंग गॉड डूड, मजा आ गया. मजा आ गया कि वही वाली चीज के बारे में यार, आप एफर्ट के बिना बॉडी को डोपामीन दिए जा रहे हो तो सब फक हो ही जाएगा ना. आप बस दिए जा रहे हो कि अब ये भी कर लेता हूँ, ये भी कर लेती हूँ, ये भी कर लेती हूँ. एफर्ट कहाँ डाला आपने? आपने पूरी वायरिंग ही हिला दी यार. सच. मतलब अब बेसिकली इसने विजुअल दे दिया ना मेरे को, तो मेरे को समझ आया अच्छा ये इसलिए नहीं करना है. एक होता है ना कि मम्मी बोलती है, कोई बोलता है बेटा ये मत करो, ये गंदी आदत है. इसने पूरा आपको पूरा समझाया कि rewards without like effort like are the things that destroy you, the dopamine rewards. We
Yeah.
need good teachers in life like these, like who have like really made it the part of like their life कि हमें लोगों को world के बारे में. And like fucking thanks to like the Lex Fridmans and the Mario Papovas and the Elende Bottoms and the Andrew Hubermans of the world, dude. Fucking thanks to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, episode on trauma is amazing. I just realized how weird that sounds. Yeah. Yeah.
So what sounds weird?
Someone wrote कि जो आपका Sid Warrior वाला episode था वो बहुत अच्छा था, the trauma one. So the person had written episode on trauma is amazing.
Oh, I get it. It's okay.
And yesterday I took a cold shower at night. Now I have a cold and sore throat. Archit is saying.
Yeah.
Uh, Tell us more about your first meeting as a team and realizing the dream come true moment. Dream come true अभी है time guys. अभी बहुत मचाना है life में. Um, he is a professor in MIT. Oh yes. Yeah. Yes, the you and like Lex Friedman ने, मैं अभी Lex Friedman का intro सुन रहा था. I love, मेरे को लगता है हमें भी और करना चाहिए, जैसे personalized intro होता है ना Lex का, Andrew Huberman का. So he's introducing Andrew Huberman and he says he has one of the best podcasts in the world. No, he has the best podcast in the world, the Huberman Lab. एंड लाइक मेरे को याद है, मैं गाड़ी चला रहा था तब, एंड आई रिमेम्बर व्हेन आई वाज लाइक, बिकॉज लेक्स बोलते बोलते, यू नो व्हाट, नो आई एम नॉट डूइंग जस्टिस टू इट. ही इज लाइक ही हैज द बेस्ट पॉडकास्ट इन द वर्ल्ड, द ह्यूबरमैन लैब. एंड आई एम लाइक होली शिट, दिस इज सो ब्यूटीफुल.
Wow.
या.
One of my favorite parts of Lex Friedman's podcasts are his introductions.
हाँ. या.
I love his introductions. The way he does it with utmost sincerity and with a straight face.
या. डू यू नो लाइक अभी एक चेस ग्रैंड मास्टर आए थे उनके लाइक पॉडकास्ट पे, और उसमें उनकी वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग बीच में रुक गई थी.
Yeah,
डू यू रिमेम्बर द इंट्रो ऑफ इट कि
you told
कि
me about it.
या कि कि हम वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर रहे थे, बीच में रुक गई. आई एम रियली सॉरी फॉर इट, बट आई हैव ट्राइड टू मेक इट इंटरेस्टिंग बाय पुटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ इमेजेस एंड लाइक ओवरलेस. आई एम नॉट परफेक्ट बट आई स्ट्राइव टू बी. एंड व्हेन ही सेज इट आई एम लाइक ब्रो, ये कर सकते हैं क्या? लाइक बहुत अच्छा लगा था वो सुन के. या. आप कर लो, टाइप कर लो. यू आर टाइपिंग ना.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that was one.
Mhm.
And yeah.
But I remember you telling me the introduction about for the episode, and I was just
Yeah. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Hmm. Stanford. Someone is saying he's a professor in Stanford.
Oh, Lex Friedman is Russian. He's a part-time fellow at MIT.
Yeah. उनकी भी एक lecture series है which anyone can watch on YouTube. Lex Friedman की machine learning पे एक series है.
Oh yeah, I like so Lex Friedman ka channel is very interesting, not only because of his podcast but the other videos that come out. and it's just a happy, nice niche for nerds.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful.
या मैन मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि दुनिया में इतने पॉडकास्टर है ना, मतलब कि वो फिल्टर वो राइट होना बहुत जरूरी है,
Yeah.
क्योंकि यू कैन लाइक गेट इन्वेस्टेड इन एनी पॉडकास्टर्स लाइफ और आप लाइफ के 5-6 साल निकाल लोगे। पर मेरे को लगता है, मैंने जो काउंटिंग की है मेरे हिसाब से, अगर आप 1 घंटे का एक पॉडकास्ट सुनते हो दिन का, देर आर ओनली अ फ्यू पॉडकास्टर्स जिनकी लाइफ में आप लाइक फुली लाइक वानी है ओके लाइक।
I'm okay. Yeah.
अच्छा। हाँ तो जिनकी लाइफ में फुली आपको आप इन्वेस्ट कर पाओगे। सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू गो फॉर द वंस दैट यू रियली केयर अबाउट एंड हु लाइक प्रोवाइड वैल्यू टू योर लाइफ।
Hmm.
मतलब बिल्कुल वैसे वाले आजकल वो बहुत चल रहे हैं ना, लाइक फोर ब्रोज लाइक सिटिंग, मेरे आजकल बहुत शॉर्ट्स आती हैं फीड में और वो बता रहे हैं कि वी डिड दिस टू दिस गर्ल और ये वो वगैरह, और ना कि bro, क्यों हो रहा है ये। People might know which podcast I'm referring to, but like there are these four guys who
Oh
are
my God.
sitting.
So proud of myself.
Yeah, and it's very, matlab,
I think in a way, I don't know if it happens to everyone, because I see some people are so there comes a time in your life where you give in to peer pressure and you start watching something because everyone calls it cool. And I have been influenced that way. But then there was always some of this unease where you kind of decide that, hey, I'm going to watch it. But then you are also like, hey, mujhe itna maza to aa nahi raha jitna aana chahiye, right?
yeah,
And then slowly, as you start becoming more confident in your skin, as you start gaining more clarity and perspective in life, perhaps that's when you actually become kind. I'm getting a call. Perhaps that's when you actually realize the kind of podcasts you actually want to invest in. But all that life that you spent in peer pressure watching four dudes talk about
hmm,
XYZ, that's a waste.
yeah, yeah,
And I don't
yeah,
think a lot of people understand it.
yeah.
I was
So,
saying something and then I got distracted. I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm just saying कि I had these realizations while driving today कि मैं क्योंकि थोड़ा मैंने अट्यून कर लिया है बॉडी को और माइंड को कि इफ आई एम ड्राइविंग आइदर आई लिसन टू माय one particular playlist or I'll listen to the Lex Fridman podcast. Like mostly ये होता है. So I'm like कि this is a big ode to Lex Fridman that I'm doing कि bro, मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया है कि मैं तेरे थ्रू अब सारे गेस्ट की जर्नी जानूंगा, राइट? कि आई एम मेकिंग यू दैट वेसल थ्रू विच लाइक आई एम लाइक सो आई विल बी इन्वेस्टिंग लाइक अ होल अमाउंट ऑफ आवर्स इन दिस रिलेशनशिप.
Yeah. You
So
know,
you better fix my entire like life, you piece of shit.
you know
Yeah.
what this reminds me of, this thing I was talking to Sid Warrior, and we were talking about the Tinder generation. And we were like,
Hmm.
where does this stop? Like शाहरुख खान
Hmm.
ने हमें बहुत अच्छे से सिखाया डियर जिंदगी में कि कुर्सी चेक करो and see what piece of sofa do you want for your house. But where do you stop? Like abhi I'm on the this chair and then I'll
Which
get
is
a
not
recliner.
comfortable.
Yeah, then I'll
Yeah.
get a recliner, then I'll get a massager, then I'll get perhaps a nice sofa, etc., etc. Where do you stop?
Yeah.
And at there comes a point, and I know like a lot of people do not have respect for this book called what is that book that has fuck in its name? Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. But there's one thing that I learned there. And he says very nicely that you'll get so many shoes in the market, but then there comes a point where you have to settle down. This is a pair of sneakers that I'm settling on for the rest of my life. And you just decide
हम
where to
सही
go.
में ऐसे मिडिल एज पीपल के
Totally. But then
जैसे.
I think that happens sometimes with when you start trusting a creator, like I
हाँ.
trust perhaps, like you trust perhaps Lex Friedman, you give them the responsibility somehow, you kind of entrust them with the responsibility of leading you through to whatever they witness. So, for example, we are ready to give our fair share of 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours every day so that they can lead us into conversations that will define the individuals we'll become in some time.
True.
And that
True.
power of investment is so important, because I don't think you sit down and talk to your parents for like more than 15 minutes and you're listening to this
True.
creator for over 2 hours. And
Very
that's
true.
such a solid investment. So it better be good.
Hmm.
And so every time I follow someone on Instagram, sometimes I follow them because I have to, but most of the times when I follow content, it's more like an investment. Do I really have something to take away from it? Is it more important? Will I learn something more from it than from what I will learn from?
Yeah, and this is like a rule we also have for books and movies, no? Like जब मेरी लाइफ इतनी इजी हो गई थी तो मेरे को लगा हुआ अच्छा बुक बीच में छोड़ सकते हैं, अच्छा चैप्टर स्किप कर सकते हैं,
Yeah.
होली शिट ये तो बताया ही नहीं किसी ने.
You know,
So
sometimes it's become so bad, this like forward wala button and the fact that you can leave conversations in between. So now the PVRs have opened again, right? The theaters have opened, and I go out sometimes with my colleagues, friends, etc., etc. There was a dhamaka here, sorry.
I
But
hope a
some,
pataka dhamaka.
yeah, pataka.
Hmm.
Punjab. But anyway, sometimes I go with my friends to the
Hmm.
theaters and everything. And there are moments where I'm just like, can we not fast forward this particular moment? It's yeah. A stupid
Which
song will come.
which other moments where you feel like fast forwarding them?
Many. So, you know how I don't know if it's the right time to talk about this movie that I saw recently.
बताओ
It
बताओ
was
बताओ.
very stupid. Long story short, it's a Punjabi movie.
Hmm.
I didn't understand most of it, so thank God for that.
हाँ,
But the little that I understood, I wanted to kill myself and the friend
हाँ,
who booked the tickets for the movie.
हाँ.
There is, it's a love story, and they've taken two poets into consideration, John Elia and Sahir. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think Sahir. And both of them are absolutely beautiful poets, yes. And I
Hmm.
think it's somewhat related to Sahir's life, but whatever. So you have two people who love each other, and the woman is much older than the guy. I'll just tell you like 3 to 4 more scenes, which kind of made me I wanted to die
Hmm.
of cringe because I had
Hmm.
thrown up inside my own head watching that thing. But the first scene that happens is that the guy and the girl are very Diwali
Hmm.
आज ही मनाएंगे ये लोग.
Hmm.
Anyways, the guy is in class 12th and the girl is like a mother of a 1-year-old. So if she's married, she's at least 18,
Hmm.
right? And okay, so 20, give or take 20, and the guy is barely 15, 16, whatever. Now, she's like, in Punjabi, she says like, she's very happy and she's like, तुम्हारे exams चल रहे हैं boards के, study well, ये वो फलाना ढिमकाना, future बनेगा and
Hmm.
everything. Cut to,
Hmm.
she realizes in the next moment, but exam के बाद तो तू चला जाएगा. And he's like, हाँ, उसके बाद तो मैं university जाके पढ़ूंगा. And she's like, you leave me alone. And he's like, नहीं ऐसा नहीं, I'll come back for you. And she's like, no, you leave me alone. You beep beep beep. And he's like, you know what? I'll fail my 12th class.
And it does.
So wait for it. He still has 3 exams left. He goes back
Huh.
and he doesn't write anything, but he still passes the exams.
Oh.
We have no idea how, but he does. And she's like, you know what? You lied to me. And then whatever, he goes to the university, etc., etc. Now the girl was very pretty and all, but her husband would beat her up because she had a history, etc. Anytime she would dance.
Hmm.
So once, like he was living with his cousin, and cousin had speakers. So cousin अपने speakers पे गाने चला रहा था, and she was dancing. And the husband came over, and उसने उसे बहुत अच्छे से मारा पीटा and everything. And the guy was very sad because he's shown as someone who's very empathetic. He runs home and very dramatically he tells his cousin, like he takes his speakers, throws it, and the speakers like break apart. And he's like, dude, why do you have to play such loud music? She gets beaten up every time you play music. And in a very wo like, उसने मार पड़ दी है, whatever. And ठीक है, that's it. But then now he's gone to the university and everything. And he cannot stop thinking about the girl. So he quits his college and he sends home a letter with the cousin. And But the cousin comes back and he's like, you know what? She's gone crazy. She's hitting on every guy now because she just wants to get out of her marriage and everything. And he's like, what? So instead of going and confronting the girl, he goes to his best friend and he's like, listen, he has another best friend. He's like, listen, you know, please go and check if this news is true. And if it is true, get me a bottle of alcohol. And now the guy comes back on the bike, but no alcohol bottle is there. And he just hugs him out of happiness. And then he takes off his shawl, the friend, and there is a bottle of alcohol for him. And now, so he drinks a lot. And then he's so sad, depressed, but he becomes a great film writer. He's a screenplay writer in the Punjabi cinema, whatever. But he's also dying of liver cirrhosis. So he comes back to Punjab, the same place, after a number of years when his doctor says कि बेटा या तो तुम शराब छोड़ दो या फिर तुम जीना तो तुम छोड़ ही दोगे फिर इस हिसाब से. And he's like, you know what, मैं जीना उसी गांव में जाके छोड़ूंगा where she used to live. And he goes there, but she's not there, but her son is, whatever. And then he hears that she probably ran off to Shimla with some apple wala insan, Himachali guy, who had a lot of apples. And he follows her with his best friend to Shimla, finds her, confronts her, and she's like, what do you want from my life? You've already ruined this. And he's like, no, but I loved you. Why would you do that to me? And then she's like, no, but you were an ass to me. And he's like, no, but I loved you with all my heart. And she's like, no, you're an ass, just like other men in this world. Trash, trash, trash. And he's like, no. And then she takes out a gun and shoots him. And
what the fuck?
No, listen. And when he's dying, he says, did you ever receive the letter that I sent to you? And she's like, what? Which letter? She's like, I sent it with my cousin. And he's dying. And she's like, no, I did not. I had written in that letter that I've quit college and I've started working at a karkhana and I've started earning some money. I'll save, and within a year, I'll move to Calcutta with you and your kid. And we'll be together forever. And she starts crying because she's like, hey, I've committed a crime. I just shot this man without any why did I shoot this man? Whatever. So the best friend is there holding the friend who's dying.
Best friend kab aaya?
Best friend के साथ गया था ना उस लड़की को ढूंढने.
तो उसकी गोली उसके सामने मार दी.
हाँ, वो साइड में बैठ के ऐसे नजारे देख रहा था हिमाचल में वादियों में. When he heard the gunshot. No, on a serious note, that is what is happening. But she's now crying. Everyone is crying and he's dead. So then cut to the next scene. The guy is driving a proper Jeep, the friend, and the girl is sitting here. And they reach the cousin who was supposed to deliver the letter, but he never did. And you know, this is the climax. Like, why would he do that to his brother who loved him so much? Like, this cousin brother taught him how to read, would watch movies, etc. And the answer comes. उसने मेरे स्पीकर तोड़ दिए थे तेरे वास्ते. And you're just like, what? And I was like, and in that moment, I was like, please get me out of here.
But like, agar climax had someone commented, are they talking about Kantara? Oh shit!
No,
like Kantara, बहुत stud picture hai.
And this is a Punjabi movie.
But
Divyansh is also confirmed. Yes, Ayush. This is Kantara. No, it's not. Oh God, it's ghost stories. I should do this series where I review rom-coms.
Vaani, ये तो फटेगा, मैं बता रहा हूँ, ये चलेगा.
I'll have the time of my life judging people. And then maybe like मेरी थोड़ी frustration निकल जाएगी and I'll become like judgmental in real life. No, I'm not very judgmental, guys. It's just for content.
आप श्योर हो स्ट्रीम अभी खत्म करना है क्योंकि फ्लो तो बन रहा है.
Let's give it 5, 10, 15 moments.
नहीं, we can
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 moments. How somebody has asked me, how come they can't see my acne today? There are patches left, but they are less. You also saw like my nostril a bit. Sorry about that. But I've also changed my skincare routine. I'm happy to announce, and I'm feeling very happy about it. My wallet doesn't feel happy about it though. I was like, I'm done with this. Chalo, wrap.
There is a comment, Anchit speakers का बदला लेगा रे तेरा cousin.
But oh my god.
But like mostly तो मेरे लिए वर्क किया, स्पीकर वाला नहीं किया, but like बाकी एंटरटेनमेंट फैक्टर के हिसाब से तो चिल था.
You remember Atishokti?
It is Atik Shakti पूरा का पूरा.
I think most of the romantic movies are Atishokti.
Yeah, man. It's not a bad thing if like you are Atik Shakti. My first crush was Atik Shakti. Sorry. I just
I was
flow.
born in Atishokti. You merely became a part of Atishokti. I was born in it. I was raised by it.
And Atik Shakti is being invited to the 100K subscriber party. अब हमने टाइटल के लिए भी जस्टिस कर दिया. जो लोग कह रहे हैं टाइटल का कुछ नहीं. What activities are planned for Diwali meet? Guys बताओ. जो भी Godfathers के लिए आप लोग बताओ. मेरे को तो माफिया खेलेंगे.
Nikhil is still watching. Nikhil is going to ensure all of us play Mafia.
Yeah. क्या कंतारा का मूवी रिव्यू हिंडोल ने आज ही एक वीडियो बनाया है. So Hindol made a video on Kantara and it is coming tomorrow.
Do I still do my homework?
Yeah. I am going to do my homework.
You know what? Kantara ke shows are like so far away. None in Chandigarh or Mohali. I'll have to go to Panchkula.
Are you serious?
I'm not actually. I think there was some.
होगा पास में पक्का होगा पक्का.
I think there was some trouble with my book my show. I don't know why it wasn't showing me any shows in Mohali and Chandigarh, but when I checked it online, there were shows. Sorry. मेरा छोटा सा सपना है वानी.
But this is nice, Vani, and मेरे को क्या कहते हैं आपको टेक्स्ट किया एक बार पढ़ो. लोगों को बता के टेक्स्ट कर.
You're a silent texter. I'm like. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Pakka?
Let's do it properly.
Nice. I like you getting back in form. Okay. So, huh?
Nothing. It was a bad joke.
क्या बोला स्पीकर तोड़ दोगे? हाँ?
Yeah. But that's a very
yeah.
I kind of had somebody said Market Crorepati wants me to start a comedy channel. People think I'm funny, Vaibhav. People do think I'm funny.
Yeah, मैंने कभी मना किया?
Look how the tables turn. Look how the turntables.
Yeah.
Look how the turn.
बट जितने भी लोग अभी देख रहे हैं सम अनाउंसमेंट्स गाइस, मैंने अभी पिछले एक हफ्ते में 2 बहुत शानदार गेस्ट एपिसोड्स रिकॉर्ड किए. लाइक जो मेरे को भी नए लोगों से आजकल जो आउट ऑफ माय फील्ड है उन लोगों से भी बात करने में मजा आ रहा है. सो एक गेमर है, उनका नाम है मिथ पैट. ही हैज 12.5 million subscribers. Like अगर वो हमारे चैनल पे जब आए तो he is now going to be the biggest YouTuber who has ever come on our channel. मैंने उनसे 1.5 आई थिंक हमने 1.5 घंटे बात की थी अबाउट गेम्स एंड it was again out of my comfort zone also, but like a lovely conversation we had. And the other episode I recorded कल या परसों किया था, लाइट गई हुई थी तो लास्ट मोमेंट पे सेटअप वगैरह चेंज करना पड़ा था. इट इज विद सतीश रे. सतीश रे इज वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स. आपने इनकी इंस्टा रील्स या शॉर्ट्स देखी होंगी. सुपर फनी. ये पंचायत के सीजन 2 में भी थे. एंड सतीश रे के साथ लाइक मूवीज में हम इन डेप्थ गए एंड बहुत ऐसे इंडी यूनिक रिकमेंडेशन दी. पहले हमने 15 मिनट नोलन की बात की. लाइक यार ये ऐसा चैनल है जहाँ पे मेरे को ना थोड़ी ऐसी पिक्चर बतानी चाहिए कोई नहीं जिन्होंने देखा. तो वो एक तुर्किश मूवी है. फिर वो चालू हुआ भाई. फिर तो वो कि नोलन की बहुत बात हो गई, तुर्किश मूवी बताता हूँ वैभव ये देखो. फिर हम लाइक वी जस्ट केप्ट गोइंग डीपर एंड डीपर इनटू इट एंड उनको बहुत मजा आया. So these were the 2 guest episodes which we had. And yeah, just like ये एक चीज मेरे को बतानी थी. And yeah, we were not trying to mislead you with the title. We are actually thinking इस साल towards the end we'll do a 100K party. We are just planning where to do it, whom to invite and कैसे करना है. क्योंकि मैंने जो गेस्ट लिस्ट बनाई उसमें 119 लोग हैं मतलब बिकॉज देन वील
मैंने
बी
जो गेस्ट
इनवाइटिंग
लिस्ट बनाई वो सारे इंटरलैप
क्या
करके
कर गई
it interlaps with the three people I was hoping to invite.
yeah and yeah so that is there. हम कोई स्पॉन्सर कर देगा तो बेस्ट रहेगा गाइस, बेस्ट रहेगा, फिर तो मजा आ जाएगा. एंड या दैट इज देयर. नहीं तो हम एक छोटी सी पार्टी यहाँ स्टूडियो में कर
Yeah.
लेंगे.
You know what I
एंड
suddenly remembered? It was one of my first visits to the Jaipur office. And I was sitting on the table, Saurav was sitting on the table, Vinayak was sitting on the table, and you know the usual positions where we sit. And suddenly you go, and then everyone's like, yeah, I'm an introvert, so I can't. Vinayak is like, I'm an introvert, so I can't. Saurabh goes like, I'm an introvert, so I can't. And I'm like, yeah, maybe the introvert you. And you're like, what? Am I the only extrovert? I don't know if you remember, it was funny.
नहीं बट लाइक ये किस किस चीज के में रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहे थे सब.
I don't remember. I think we were talking about our comfort zones or something like that. Or maybe you were the one who was pointing out how everyone is an introvert except you.
या आई डोंट नो, वो थोड़ी है
I
वो
don't
मेरे को.
remember the exact point, but then yeah, it was a moment of a moment of frustration for you.
या
And then it just came back to me because we were talking about the party. And then the studio came.
या
Where
वो
would you
हमें
guys want us to do the party?
या वे वुड यू. एंड गाइस अगर हम आपकी सिटी में पार्टी करते तो क्या आप हमारे लिए लोकेशन वगैरह करा. ओ डूड, कोई ना कोई तो होगा यार, होटल रेस्टोरेंट ओनर लाइक चैट्स में. इज देयर एनीवन हु वांट्स टू गिव अस द स्पेस टू डू द पार्टी एट द अदर प्लेस. कैपेसिटी चाहिए ऑफ 100 पीपल. एंड अगर आप हमें स्पेस दोगे तो हो सकता है हम आपको भी इनवाइट कर लें. नहीं नहीं, करेंगे करेंगे या. सो दिस इज का पार्ट ऑफ प्री पार्टी प्लानिंग. या जैसे वो पार्टी प्लानिंग कमेटी बनाते हैं ना दी ऑफिस में, इट्स
This
लाइक
is
दैट.
party planning committee.
या बट दिस इज नाइस. एंड मेरे को कॉलिन एंड सामे के हसन मिनाज एपिसोड की बात करनी थी, बट आई थिंक आई रियली वांट वानी टू वॉच इट. सो उसके बाद करेंगे.
Have you seen the episode that they talk about in the Colin and Samir episode?
Hmm?
They talk about the recent stand-up special of Hassan Minaj, no, in that episode.
Yeah. I know I haven't seen the special, but like,
I'll watch the episode, you watch the
अच्छा the special is also good.
amazing.
Amazing. वानी आप एक तो
No,
आई डोंट नो व्हाट लाइक यू हैव बीन वाचिंग. आप नोशन लाइक टच ही नहीं कर रहे. या करो ना लाइक, बिकॉज लाइक आई रियली हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट द रिकमेंडेशंस ऑफ योर्स. दिस इज नॉट लाइक, दिस इज जस्ट लाइक
I'll do
नॉट.
that. I'll do that.
मैं इसलिए नहीं कह रहा कि ऐसे क्यों नहीं कर रहे, जेन्युइनली मन
No,
करता है
I
जानने का.
understand. I understand.
या
Absolutely.
इट रियली लाइक ओके दिस इज द बुक, दिस इज द मूवी. या आई एम जस्ट लाइक
I
saying.
think frequency इतनी कम होती है कि मुझे शर्म आ जाती है.
नहीं आनी
Because
चाहिए
then
ना.
obviously when I go check my Notion, I check your Notion also. And then you give me class topper vibes. And I've never been a backbencher.
You just are a back problem person. I don't know. Backbencher.
Yeah.
नहीं बट करो जेन्युइनली, इसकी चिंता मत करो. एंड यू ruined it with हो सकता है
हो
मेरे
सकता
घर पे. Come to Bangalore. My family has a nice farmhouse with a pool. Will definitely give you for free.
I would love to go to Bangalore. But like not right now. Okay, TMI. No? Can you speak something so that I don't get awkward?
Yeah. But we can end the stream here. But he's like, ये तो face farm की देखोगे. If you guys want to know what face farm is, look at me. Yeah.
Well, somebody wants to see Arpit back on the channel.
Hey, let me send him the snapshot.
Maldini is goat.
Oh, someone asked कि am I following T20 like World Cup? Yes. हमारे जो एक जब भी हम लोग काम करना चालू करते हैं, एक टीवी पे म्यूट पे सारे मैचेस चल रहे थे, क्योंकि अभी एक्चुअल वर्ल्ड कप 20 सेकंड
Are
से
you
चालू हो
going to
रहा है.
watch the race tomorrow and this weekend?
They are talking about the cricket
But
World
I'm
Cup.
just asking
Yeah.
you.
या आई एम ऐसे डरा के वो स्पीकर वाली आंटी के जैसे पूछोगे तो डर लगेगा ही ना. स्पीकर वाली आंटी मेरा गाना चला दो. स्पीकर
That's
वाली.
डीजे वाले बाबू मेरा गाना चला था.
I'm making a reference to the movie you recommended. No, ऐसे.
Oh God, that was so bad though. Imagine ruining somebody's life. Why? Because they broke your speakers. You could have just asked them for money.
If someone breaks my lights, like you never know, man. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. But guys, this was
thank
amazing.
God it was only Vinayak and not me.
Yeah, this was timing of the bomb.
Oh my God. I kind of I don't are you a Diwali person? Are you a holy person? Because if you
I
say you're not a festival person, I don't trust you anymore uh, with my family or anybody's family. But I was going to stop it. I don't trust you anymore. But I meant like, like festivals are like nice and like that truly shows how you enjoy life and you are not very, you have,
mind hunterish. Yeah, you
yeah,
are like.
you're like, you enjoy family and time spent with it. You're in touch with your roots. So are you a Diwali person or are you a holy person? Are you like, I like playing tash, or are you like, hey, colors are beautiful?
I like the Baroods. Dude, I did a like
Do
guys
you
chat में
really
हमें
like
बताओ.
Baru?
Vani, I did a a a, a poll on Insta like अपना Insta का like story
Yeah.
चलचित्र का which smells better petrol और coffee. तो हम like लोगों से पूछते हैं chat में which smells better petrol और coffee. हमें chat में बताओ guys. And पता है इतने दोनों पे almost like 1000 responses थे. दोनों पोल्स मतलब आंसर्स पे ऑलमोस्ट 50-50 आया.
I'll say coffee because I don't want to sound like some,
पेट्रोल फ्रीक.
yeah.
गाइस व्हिच स्मेल्स बेटर पेट्रोल और कॉफी.
You forgot paint.
या धीरे धीरे करेंगे ना वो अपन एलिमिनेशन राउंड करेंगे. या प्रतीक इज सेइंग कॉफी पेट्रोल वो बहुत सारे आ
People are afraid of saying the truth. Okay, no.
गए. पेट्रोल कॉफी पेट्रोल नेफ्थलीन बॉल स्मेल बेटर.
Oh, yes.
कॉफी विद गैसोलीन क्रीम.
You never
Yeah.
know. This might be a flavor soon.
Yeah. And which smells better, Vani, petrol or barood?
I don't know Barood. Barood is like what you Diwali smells like.
हाँ.
I prefer Holi.
बारूद को इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं?
TNT.
Yeah. So who are the petroholics in the house? एक comment आया.
Oh my God.
Anchit petroholic.
But petrol.
Gunpowder. Okay, Barood is gunpowder. Yeah.
Cheap TNT.
Cheap. Thank you, Kushal.
Do you remember how in cartoon shows you would have TNT and he
Yeah,
would
yeah.
do this?
Road runner.
Yeah, but then the protagonist by then would have just cut it or something else and it would just burst there and all
Road
his
runner.
hair would go like essay and then it will only.
Ah, very nice. Dude, your storytelling is like really improving. No, तुम्हारा वो अच्छा था.
It's
स्पीकर
just
वाली
like,
आंटी वाली मैं गूगल करने
because
वाला
it,
हूँ.
I kind of explained it like gossip.
And you know what, Vaibhav?
And you know what?
उसने सही में गधे ने कॉलेज छोड़ दिया.
No, but I think like we should judge romantic movies. Yeah.
Yeah,
But then I'll
that
probably scar people with my notions of love, and Sid taught me not to traumatize people with my trauma.
So, you know, Saurabh Pant
That
had
was a good
invited.
joke. Please laugh.
Yeah.
Did you get the joke?
Yeah, I actually missed it. So अभी मैं आप मेरे दिमाग में वो टाइमलाइन चल रही है जो आपने मेरे को चैट में भेजी थी तो I'm just being a little.
Yeah, I'll just say this one thing and then okay.
हाँ.
I said I said we'll start the series where we judge people, not people, but the romantic movies. But then I realized, hey, we might make a lot of people insecure about what their notions are of love. And then Sid taught us right. Sid taught us not to traumatize people with your own trauma. And then it was supposed to be a joke, but then you didn't laugh, and now I have to explain it to you. So now it looks like I genuinely have some problem with the idea of love.
Oh. And the idea of like traumatizing other people with your own trauma
No,
becoming
I
too
don't have a
real.
problem with that.
अरे नहीं, बातों में बिल्कुल चिल हूँ. वो सब नहीं होता हमारा.
We sleep well at night.
Yeah.
But yes, you were saying.
आई वाज सेइंग कि मेरे को हमारे प्रोड्यूसर ने कहा है पीछे से कि स्ट्रीम एंड करना है. हम बहुत और स्ट्रीम करना चाहते थे बट हालात ऐसे हैं कि हम आपसे वापस मिलेंगे. एंड हैशटैग यूज कीजिए अगर आपने यहाँ तक स्ट्रीम देखा है, स्पीकर वाली आंटी. एंड या स्पीकर वाली आंटी ही यूज कीजिए. और देखते रहिए चैनल. Great episodes coming in. Raksha is coming back on the channel with some Indian film recommendations. And सतीश रे के साथ एक एपिसोड आ रहा है. मिथ पैट के साथ एक एपिसोड आ रहा है. एंड you do follow us on Instagram also. Like we are doing a lot of great experiments there. अभी meetup की reel आई है. I'm trying to make a lot of recommendation of the day videos there, which we are first posting on Insta. And प्रोड्यूसर तो चैट है ना, वाह मिस्टर पिंक वाह. एंड
I didn't get this one.
खुद को बढ़ावा दे रहे, अच्छा था मतलब, मैंने तो इसलिए कर दिया. एंड डिस्कवरीज के अभी और एपिसोड आने हैं. डिस्कवरीज का भी सिड वॉरियर का पार्ट 2 आएगा. एंड देन देयर आर 4 मोर
That
एपिसोड्स.
was a wonderful episode.
या एंड 4 मोर एपिसोड्स अभीश के साथ, वरुण दुग्गिराला के साथ. देयर इज वन विद मी एंड देन देयर इज वन विद नेविल. एंड या
But
सो
I can't
यू
wait
गाइस.
for Neville's episode and yours
या
your episode.
हाँ हाँ, बोल दो बोल दो.
वो by default बोलना पड़ गया.
हाँ.
Paytm में दे
Yeah.
for the plug. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. And on that note, do you want to add anything, Vani?
Please read the book for the month, Lust for Life.
Yeah, Lust for Life पढ़िए guys. And we will see you soon. Now we will end the episode. एक और बार guys, अगर किसी ने like नहीं किया तो please like करना. Let's take the number to 400 likes.
Do leave a comment after
या comment,
stream
हाँ
also. Not
comment
in the
कर.
chat, but like
हाँ comment में comment करो और उससे basically algorithm में जाएगा वीडियो. एंड मे बी हमारा जैसा लेक्स फ्रीडमैन के साथ रिश्ता है वैसा आपका हमारे साथ बन जाएगा. धन्यवाद
if
गाइस.
you do the best of things in the whole wide world, the best of
यस,
recommendations, one
बिल्कुल
stop shop.
डन. चलिए गाइस, बाय
Bye, guys.
बाय.
Do you want to turn off the video and still speak?